got hot and cold onto the team, and we're starting to see something.
Popular rookies we've seen coming in. I like to stop in, going close quarters with a shotgun, to take fights with the SMG-11 as well. Shield coming up the stairs. Also, I imagine not a big surprise from the defense. Ooh, Spirits. Mistimed ADS will lose the fight against the SMG-11. Pamba providing some support. Walking up from Museum, will find Kaysen as his next target. Flanking down below, looking to deal with the tower presence now. No way that 100 Thieves know about this. Creeping beneath, spots hot and cold. The IGL turns on both of them. Double kill for the new entry. Even a few seconds burned could be quite pivotal for C9's chances on this first defense. Hot and cold with a huge amount of work to bring it back this close, but Monk with a clutch late reposition. Catches Adam walking into the Museum single, but Hot and cold with some clutch plays of his own. Still, the only player on 100 Thieves with kills through round one. That changes with Gomez onto Uzi, but C9 close it out. Take the first defense over by, I think they're in the same position here.
There's a confidence at the moment on Cloud9. It really feels like they're starting to get a little bit more comfortable in the series. That's a great nade to force Center out of position and allows Gomez to pick up the frag there. That should open things up somewhat. A mistimed swing from Pamba. Oh, unfortunate for him. The Vector just sells him a little bit short there, but Uzi coming in big with two.
Uzi holding out in games. A lot of big double kills from both teams so far. Uzi, how is he landing these shots? Snapshot onto two remaining 100 Thieves players, and that just leaves Gomez already putting in a lot of work. I have to believe I get an ace to win this one for 100 Thieves. Got the first two, taking after Hot and Cold. Now on half HP, Razorblue revealing his position. It's not actually Uzi to
off as well, so he's looking to try and cut off a line of sight. Now we can activate the ROU projector when he chooses. Big engagement there for Spirits to take Sentir down. That's going to be Hammam now called as clear.
Now Spirits not only being able to get that kill, but also now still a factor in these rounds. Always bringing these powerful operators. The blitz might be low. Not able to get the kill on Monk, but instead perfectly sets up Gomez for the headshot behind the deployable shield. It's now C9 looking to mount some kind of comeback. Pamazu with a kill against his former team, but 100 Thieves still with the lead, continuing their onslaught into the site, and all of a sudden, C9 with 4 kills.
In that early portion and not just barreling into engagements, but it would be called again. So if you're in a position to tank it, in some instances it can be better to do so. Spirits downed and finished off here. Pamba from below is going to snatch that opening pick away. Kaysen has been down, but not finished just yet. Things, again, not looking good here for 100 Thieves. Where has the time gone in this round? 35 seconds, and we've still got Gomez on the Deimos outside right now. Atom's a little bit further dug in, but these C9 players, they can just take some horrible angles up at the moment.
And with the advantage of time and how well C9 have been able to make use of it in worse situations, it seems quite difficult to imagine 100 Thieves getting this one. How many times we've seen these rapid swings in man advantage, and yet it all
executes. Gomez will be in position to deal with some of the barbed wire. He's going to be playing the Deimos with the shotgun, so you expect him to play a lot of vertical there, but his first engagement will be against Monk. Gets the better of him and takes him down. This is a different 100 Thieves that we've started to see, but it isn't all going their way.
No, it's not. Different 100 Thieves, but it might just be the same result again. 4 or 5, 8 kills happened in the span of 5 seconds, and yet it all... Another chance onto Spirits. Some support behind this Blackbeard shield. Nade in the corner. Oh, Monk just gets out of it. Center gets the first as it's Gomez who falls. Another chance on 100 Thieves. Yet the gain and advantage by the mid-round. These have not been good enough for conversions. Even 4v2s have been anything but certain. But now 100 Thieves feel like they have more room to play with this one than they have before. Now Adam with 1. It would need to be a 1vx from Center. The shot drone will reveal Center's position around the corner against a Blackbeard. Doesn't seem like Center is the more favored one in this engagement. You'll sprint around the corner, but Kaysen on Overwatch at the very...
that are going to step up. Gomez in particular, I thought he was actually okay. Yeah. He was the shy of the two brow. It still makes breaching more difficult, but it doesn't make it impossible.
He needs to be able to dig these players out right now. Kaysen, he's just going to be stuck hard left of that door, and there's a razor bloom above it. So regardless of if you can see him on the glass, it's going to be a tough angle. Spirit, he's better in the moment. Gomez backs him up as well.
Oh, Spirits backing up himself with that shotgun. Kaysen might be down, but 100 Thieves still in it. Looked like he slapped that shield in. A factor, Spirit swinging around. Isn't able to get the kill on the Twitch, actually. Monk losing remarkably little HP given the gun that had just fired towards him. Uzi instead with the first, though quickly traded by Hot and Cold through the smoke. Glaz, the one advantage.
However, something that maybe isn't so counterable right now are going to be that Shumika launcher raining on through. Monk eventually deals with him, but the fire will remain. Center and Monk both on super low HP, and it's down to Gomez and Kaisen to hold on.
And Gomez and Kaisen still with museum control, but C9 moving into the site. Should be able to get this diffuser down. Not a whole lot of recovery, but no! Kaisen hops over! Late impact, but potentially the biggest play of the game so far. Down to a 1v1 as well. Against Pambazoo, newly on this IGL role, but fragging is an old instinct for him. 5 years he's been on the T1 level, but swinging around the corner with his back turned. Looking more like Hashom than Pambazoo. Slowest round we've had so far, but Center made his way in. C4 misses. Utility going wide. Full HP and nobody with a clear angle until Adam gets involved. Hunter Thieves not only taking down the diffuser, but with a firm lead. 3 bodies wide. Pambazoo in another 1vx, but this one even worse than the first. And swing on to Hot and Cold around the corner and another 1v1, but a shotgun close. That's gonna...
So the Solace, not allowing Solace to jump in that scanner and able to...
Good so far, able to disable it. Another one goes out. This is just nasty from Eddie at the moment. Is the third gonna hit him too? Not entirely sure. It's Monk with the first, but Hunter Thieves trying to keep as tight a grip on the site as they can, losing it progressively as C9 so plant focused. It might be the first time they've had some kind of success.
The operators that 100 Thieves are playing, they haven't really strayed too far away from the sort of Tachanka and Thorn vibe. And it's doing Hot and Cold pretty well, but it doesn't always have the staying power that is required.
Ooh. Doesn't always have it, but Monk, Center as well. Just 4 kills in a matter of seconds, and C9 have really just decided that they've had enough of Fortress. Hungry for these 3 points and hungry to show that they have come to play inside of the NA League. Spirits now in a 1v3, make that a 1v2, but just one player around the corner. Could be a 1v1 in the blink of an eye, both stacking on top of each other. Just one pump saw that needed, misses his first opportunity, and the second.
Cloud9 get on the board, and they do it with a full 3 points in pretty dominant fashion. And we can welcome in the man with more experience than just about anybody on this team. Panba, congratulations on the 3 points. And tell me a little bit about what it's like on this new team. You got Monk, you got this new dynamic. How are things going for you guys?
I mean, things are going great. The last 2 games, we lost 7-5. Like, again, we only have 2 weeks together. I think we started practice officially like the 27th was our first scrim. So in terms of like actual scrim days, less than 2 weeks. And I'm feeling more confident than ever, genuinely, like in terms of myself, in terms of my team, I feel good. Like 2 close games against, you know, some of the like best teams of the world. And now we got to win against a former team. So I couldn't feel better.
Well, Pamba, congratulations, and congratulations also on bridging the gap, getting a much-needed 3 points. I kind of want to pick your brains on 2 questions. We heard you are now the IGL of Cloud9. I don't know if that's accurate or not. We saw something, okay? Yep. That is accurate. And then in terms of, obviously, you've had your ups and downs throughout your career. You've been bouncing between teams. What made you decide on Cloud9? And throughout this, what's been the biggest obstacle for you as being a veteran of the league?
Yeah, I mean, I've been under quite a few IGLs now. You know, some considered to be like Troy, especially. You know, considered to be one of the best, and then some less experienced ones. Like, but it's been in the back of my head for a while that I want to do this. And you know, with a team like Cloud9, I looked at the roster. We have 3 19, 20-year-olds, like, you know, 3 younger players, and I think. To me, it made sense. Like, it was finally time. Like, again, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I've always considered myself like a very determined player, always had this idea for the game, like a certain vision. And, you know, like with other IGLs, I couldn't quite do that because, like, again, like, you know, every IGL will see the game different. And honestly, like, I always just thought I was better than the other IGLs I've been under. So I was just like, I can't let it happen again. It's time for me to get control. Yeah,
for sure.
With these 3 performances, Pamba, you already said it. I think the 2 losses in Playday 1 and 2 were still quite encouraging because they were close 100%. Games. You know, they were 5-7, whatever. What was your, I suppose, teachings to the team? Was you just telling them to trust that process and that the wins would come?
Yeah, no, that's literally it. Like, again, we only have 2 weeks, 3 young players. to put up those performances and the performances we've been putting up in scrims, like I kept saying, just keep your heads high. Like these games don't matter. All we need to do is get top 6 at the end of the day. And we could win NAL, we can make the major, we can win the major. Like we just got to keep our head on top of things. And like, you know, again, the last 2 games, we've played some incredible players, like, you know, Shopify and Sport, you know, like, so I made it clear to this team, tomorrow, we're playing 100 Thieves. The average age of this team is like 26, 27. Just peak these guys. Like, you just got to keep the confidence up. Don't be scared of just taking fights. And I think we destroy those guys on entry, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, sweet. Pamba, thank you so much, of course, for your insight. Congrats on getting on the board here. And I know I can speak for all 3 of us when I say we're really looking forward to seeing you develop with this team and what this team can become. Thanks so much, man.
Yeah, wait. Don't forget to buy the Cloud9 bundle.
Genius.
There it is.
Genius.
There it is. Now the org will like you.
That's what players need to do.
Exactly.
And simple.
Exactly. We got to see that on every end of every interview. Thank you so much, Panda. We will catch you another time, man.
To this victory.
Yeah, they increased the pace a little bit. I think that's ultimately what they did to get over the line once they got into their attacks. But yeah, I think a really solid performance. Another close game. By the way, another game that 100 Thieves are involved in that gets a little bit gritty. Looks like it's going to be heading towards overtime.
Yeah.
It's not quite sticking for them yet, but they're going close with every team they play. But I think from Cloud9's perspective, their defense really set them up for success. When you go 5-1 into any half a siege, you know what it's like, Lex. You win the mental because you're already 5-1 up. You're so close to victory.